Hi, this is Marcy Morrison, aka Tinker Angel, and I'm here with one of the most instrumental people who really helped me unleash Tinker Angel, the one and only Jesse Gros, who has been my longtime friend. We actually met through a party called Shine Your Bright Light, and then I just admired his journey and what he's been doing, and I hired him as my coach. And he said, you need to share Tinker Angel with the world. And so he really inspired me to write this book called Falling in Love with Me. And Jesse has his own journey of falling in love with himself and sharing yourself with the world. And what's your story behind all that?
Oh my gosh. You know it's long. It's a long story. Okay, so what's the best piece of this journey? I'll give you some cuts of it. I was pre-med for a while, which you know is crazy, and it's its own thing, and it's definitely was not my thing, but I felt like I wanted to please my parents, and I felt like I wanted to, there was some part of me that felt like I had to do something substantial, right? Like I have to do the thing, and I got to get the MD and do all that, and so I left that. Boring. Exactly. So I left that, and I burned all of my books in the backyard.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, we lit them all on fire, covered them in gasoline, and burned them. And I called my mom.
The camera's shaking because I'm laughing so hard.
It's the worst. And I called my mom and I said, hey mom, I'm not going to medical school. And she was like, what? And my mom's pretty mellow. And she was like, what are you going to do? And I said, Mom, I got this great plan. And she goes, what's your plan? I said, I'm going to take off and I'm going to travel the world for a year and then we'll find out. And she was just like, oh my God.
My son.
This is what happens. Yeah, this is what happens, people. So be careful. Your parents may not approve of this behavior. Or your friends or your family. But most importantly, though, it mattered to me, and it connected to me, and it was my truth. It was my truth. So that's the first piece. Do you want to keep going, or do you have something else you want to say?
No, I think you need to keep going.
I need to keep going. Okay, so that was the first piece. And then after that, it was, later I was an insurance adjuster for years.
Boring.
No, actually, to be honest, it was kind of fun. It was fun. I ran around, climbed on roofs, whatever. Katrina, Rita, did all that.
Yeah.
The truth is, I did have a moment, though, one day where I was sitting on the roof of a building. And I think I've told you this before.
Yes.
Yeah, you know the story? Yeah.
But they haven't heard it.
Yeah, you guys haven't heard it. Okay, so I was on the roof of this building, and two people I knew had fallen off roofs.
Oh, my God.
Doing the work, and broken their legs and really injured themselves. And my friend said to me, he goes, you know, what you're doing is kind of dangerous. And I had this, yeah, just a little bit. And so there I was, you know, climbing on destroyed homes after Hurricane Katrina. And I had a moment where I remembered I asked myself, I said, if I never did anything else other than what I'm doing right now, like if I slipped off the roof and died tomorrow, would I be proud of what I'd done and of my contribution? And the answer was no. And I realized that there was so much more I wanted to give, and there's so much more I had to share. And so I climbed down off the roof, and I went home. And a couple months later, when I finally got the courage to follow through on my moment, I called my boss, and I quit that day. And he said, are you sure? There's a lot of people who want your position. I had a great position. And I said, yeah. And that was it. And I, again, walked away from this whole trajectory. And after that, I went and I studied spiritual psychology and really learned how to love myself.
Whoa, that was a deep journey.
Yeah. That was awesome. So I did a 2-year master's program and really got connected. And I started my coaching practice, and it's just been uphill from there.
And guess where we are right now? We are at Mystic Journey Bookstore in Los Angeles, where Jesse is promoting his book, Your Wild and Precious Life. Because one thing that Jesse didn't reveal is that moment when you walked away from your job, you said, this is not what I envisioned doing. I envisioned myself taking people high.
Yes.
So,
I had that moment where I went,
wait,
what happened to my life? Which happens to a lot of people. Like,
right.
What the beep am I doing here? What am I doing here? Like,
10 years later,
how did I get here? Yeah, I had this dream of I was going to take people on trips around the world and coach and speak and be an author. And then I thought, oh no, let's ditch everything awesome and go make some money. And, you know, that didn't work.
Life just kept going by.
It just kind of sucked me in. So, well, you know the rest of it. And here I am, and I don't miss it. I don't miss my old life, and I don't miss the 100 hours a week. And I'm doing this. I'm doing the trips. And
He is. He's got next trip is to Guatemala, and then
Guatemala, Nepal, and then next year Peru, and I guess you could say I also have a baby on the way.
Oh, baby's coming.
Baby's coming. So
life is good.
I'm living the dream.
And that's why I decided to work with Jesse, because he just was living the life that I really wanted to live. And thank you, Jesse, for helping me get to where I am today and unleashing Tinker Angel so we can all teach the world to fall in love with themselves.
And to play.
Play!
And to play. This woman, I'm just going to say a little bit about you. This woman right here has done the business thing. She's done the family thing, is doing the family thing, and is now you're really letting the most inspired, playful, joyful, powerful part of you out to the world, and it's just building upon everything you've done before, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Jesse.
And I can't wait to see your book. She's got a new book coming.
He's the best. Thank you. We're gonna fly with the world.
All right.
Woo!
See ya.
Ciao, ciao.